Everything Scott does turns to gold, somebody shared with me, and this is entirely true. Scott gave his heart and soul to this building, whether it be his classes, whether it be outreach to parents, track and field, drama, field trips throughout New Brunswick or around the world. Scott brought out the best in everyone. He made each individual feel special, made them feel valued and cared for. And more than that, he made them believe that they could do anything.
You know, as a parent, you're packing your child up for school and you're sending them on your way, and you hope that someone will take the time to get to know them, to find out what makes them tick, what pushes them further, what helps them realize their potential, what helps them follow through on their goals. And Scott Legge is that person for so many students.
Mr. Legge as a teacher goes above and beyond for his students. He's always thinking about what they can have that will help them succeed not only in the classroom, but also after school. He's somebody who dedicates his time to helping the students, whether that be writing grants, helpful in robotics kits, or staying late in the lab to make sure that the 3D printers are running smoothly. This is the type of person Mr. Legge is. He's inspired me to not only become a better student and athlete, but also a better person. He showed me that through putting yourself out there and being hardworking, it's crazy how far you can go in life. And I think that this is also an experience that many other students have shared with him as well.
The sudden burst of enthusiasm out of that first grade 6 classroom hinted of great things to come, and did they ever. Sometimes you were so far outside the box you couldn't see the box, but it was that energy that made it all possible. Whether it was leadership, BTV, drama, coaching, or world travel, you genuinely accepted your students just as they were and helped them find the confidence to go further. You've made such a tremendous difference already, and I know your legacy continues to grow.
He's very helpful. I remember middle school, he would kind of coach the other team too. Sometimes he'd ref our games, and he would be coaching both teams at the same time. I don't know, that's just the way he is.
I think he just really brings the best out of kids and brings out their imagination and their creativity, and helps them just do things that would be outside of their comfort zone usually.
When I first joined, it was called BTV, Bobcat Television, and it was a really awesome television program that he put together. He did Beyond the Hurt, which was a really cool activity where he got a bunch of students to get up in front of their peers and present anti-bullying presentations for a full day.
He's 100% competitive. You know, Legge, he wants the best for everybody. He's definitely anything that you want to achieve, he will make it happen for you. He's always there trying to be not necessarily number one, but to make sure you're giving it your best at all times.
His classroom is always a fun place to be, but at the same time, his expectations for our work are very high. Mr. Legge creates opportunities not only in our school, but our whole community. And if it wasn't for Mr. Legge, then a lot of us would never get to experience these opportunities. He is someone that we all go to for help because everybody knows that he is willing to find time to lend us a hand.
He's got so much charisma, and he's very good at what he does. Even with the students that may not want to learn, he just kind of figures out a way.
Mr. Legge has inspired me to be the best person that I can be, and I'm grateful that he plays such an important role in my life.
I'm Kaida Garzan, a student of Mr. Legge's. It's my first year here at St. Stephen High School, and Mr. Legge is a great teacher. He makes teaching fun and very hands-on work. We get to work very independently in his class. He's helpful and always has a solution.
He is such an amazing teacher. He's so positive and encouraging and uplifting, and he takes great pride in his students and what he's teaching them. And he teaches to give you good life lessons and to inform you on important events and situations, and not to just memorize.
Well, Mr. Legge took a lot of the BTV crew and also people who
are good at presenting, and you spend like the summer or like a month trying to practice and memorize the whole script that you have, so then you can present to other students and just have it's more fluid as well. There's like
well, when we think of Scott Legge, a lot of things come to mind. We worked with Scott in the classroom, did field trips with him. It was very interesting. We decided we would use his name to define who we think Scott is.
So, S, social, soccer player, spoiled brat.
C, capable, crazy, fun.
O, outstanding, one of a kind.
T, world traveler, tireless, Tim Hortons.
T, team player, talented, tremendous teacher.
L, laughter, loud, lots of laughs.
E, energetic, as in Energizer Bunny.
G, gifted, generous.
G, gregarious, genuine, goofy.
E, excitable, eccentric, and enthusiastic.
Scott has proven his ability to be an amazing gym, math, drama teacher, trip planner, world traveler, and coach. Whatever he's involved in, it will always be a good time, like his numerous trips overseas. He is always teaching the kids to use common sense in whatever they are doing, and that they can accomplish anything they put their minds to. He is always up for an adventure or an argument, and he always comes out on top, with the other person giving up. We have had quite a few unforgettable moments with Scott, which enabled us to get to know him well. He's like a brother. We know the kids that have been lucky enough to have him for a teacher know how blessed they've been. Scott, you are a life changer, and we're so proud of you. Congratulations, Scott.
Hi, my name is Emily Barham. I'm a grade 11 student at St. Stephen High School, and I feel so lucky to have Mr. Legge as a teacher. I met him right when I studied in St. Stephen Middle School. In grade 6, I heard about Spud on TV, and I really wanted to join, so I went up to his classroom. I scouted him out and asked him if I could join, and the rest is history, I guess. He let me join, and from there I learned a lot from that, and I'm actually now I have my own videography business, which never would have happened without Mr. Legge showing me how to use a camera. So that really started videography, which is really one of the main things in my life now. So I'm forever indebted to him for that. And I also just feel like he's one of the best teachers I've had, just because he's someone in my life that I know if I have an idea, he's someone I can go to that will help me make it happen, no matter how.
Hey there, it's Amanda Dinsmore, Hunter Daggle's mom. Just wanted to give a huge congratulations out to Mr. Scott Legge on the Minister Excellence in Education Award. Most deserving. I can't think of anybody that deserves this award more than Mr. Scott Legge does. When I think of the definition of the award and the exceptional commitment and dedication, Scott has always gone above and beyond, and not just in a classroom. You know, he's a great teacher, but he's a coach, he's a mentor, he's a friend. My son has experienced so much because of Scott, from hikes up mountains with the soccer team, to traveling across the world, to going to Halifax to WE Day, to learning skills and development on the soccer field. Just the list goes on and on. But what I wanted to talk about was a memory that will forever be close to Hunter's heart, and something that I know will never be forgotten, and that was Hunter's grade 8 graduation. So it's grade 8 graduation, everybody's dressed to the nines, looks like $1 million. On the way into the dance, there's a mishap with some green frosting down Hunter's white dress shirt. He calls me to return so that I can maybe get this stain out. But you know what? Mr. Legge was there to save the day. He swapped shirts with him. So Scott gave Hunter his shirt and Hunter gave him his, and not only did Scott's shirt match Hunter's outfit perfectly, but Hunter felt he looked pretty darn good in it too. Scott took the shirt, got the stain out, and returned it that night, and we still talk about it a great deal, and we always say, you know, Mr. Legge saved the day, and I think he saved a lot of days, so congratulations.
When I heard that Scott Legge had won this award, I really could not think of anyone who would be more deserving. I was fortunate enough to both be coached by him and taught by him, and he's somebody that goes above and beyond for each and every one of his students and their passions, whether that be sports, theater, school, you name it. He was there to push you, encourage you, and to teach you that you are capable of achieving your goals. And I have him to thank for pushing me and allowing me to play the sport that I love in university.
Hi, my name is Eric. I'm from St. Stephen, and I'm currently in my first year of study at Western University. Unfortunately, I didn't have the opportunity to have Mr. Legge as a teacher in high school, but I was lucky enough to spend a few years with him in middle school. To me, Mr. Legge was a really great role model and a great mentor as well. I think what separates him from being an ordinary teacher is how far beyond he goes to make each student be comfortable and find enjoyment coming to school every day. He's able to foster some really unique and really strong relationships with people, and he really embodies what it means to put students first. I'm extremely grateful for the role that he's played in my life and for helping me be in the position that I am in today.
Scott Legge is a wonderful teacher. He really takes the time to connect with his students, to really get to know them, to identify their potential. He's energetic, he's passionate, really puts everything into every day. He takes the time to really push students to achieve their full potential. So he's not always easy on them, really gives them that extra push and encouragement to ensure that they're successful. He opens up a broader world to students as well, beyond St. Stephen, beyond Charlotte County, beyond our province and country, and really shows them different perspectives and challenging ways of thinking about things in the world as well. And as the parent of a student who greatly benefited from Scott's influence, I'm very, very appreciative and thankful that he had that opportunity as well. And I know that Scott, as he has influenced so many students in a positive way, will continue to do so going forward. So well-deserved recognition. A big thank you, Scott, for all that you do. And I know you're going to keep up doing the great work. Congratulations.
The first time I met Scott Legge, I was a quiet, awkward, the new kid at SSMS who loved to make silly videos. I am now a videographer in Montreal, Quebec, and I get to do what I love, and I owe much of it to Scott Legge. He saw my talent, and with his BTV program, pushed me beyond what I thought was my limits. He opened many doors for me and for my future, taught me to follow my passion, and encouraged me at all times. His leadership class skills are also deeply embedded in me, a lot of what I know and my views on how we need to be the change we wish to see in the world. I recently wrote an open letter to my university regarding our COVID-19 accommodations and how they need to change. This garnered mass media attention, and when the media asked me why I was doing what I was doing, I heard Scott say ever so clearly in my head his favorite quote in the world, "Be the change you wish to see in the world." Scott has made me into a better leader, a better videographer, and managed to turn my spark of passion into a career. When I'm signing video contracts with clients, when I'm getting my equipment ready for the next shoot, I often think about 12-year-old me in my head holding the little BTV camcorders, and I think about how happy she would have been to know that we make it in the end. And I owe much of that to Scott.
Hey Scott, I know that you might think that this is just like, wishy-washy and over the top, but bear with me for a few seconds here. There is nobody in my life that I've met that deserves this award more than you. Who you are as a teacher, but more so who you are as an individual, is a continuous inspiration to those that get to be around you. I can say from my own personal experience, the path that I've went on, to go from St. Stephen to Toronto to study at Ryerson, to have this thirst for people and experiences and want to learn as much about the world as I can. and really learn to love who I was as an individual. And you know, I don't know if I would have went on this path if it wasn't for you. This path that has turned me into a very happy version of Kyle Moore. I don't know a lot of people who went on their paths if it wasn't for the lessons that you taught and the real world examples that you gave us. I don't know if they would have went down that path. You are a treasure to this community and to teaching as a whole. And I truly hope that people understand the importance of just having you be an influence in their life, because it's done a lot more for me than I think you could ever really imagine. You know, I think that you're a truly special individual. I think you're a truly special teacher. And I think that the community, New Brunswick, Canada, the world needs more people, more leaders like you. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. So congratulations. And yeah, a bit wishy-washy, but you know, I mean every word of it.
Congratulations, Scott. We are so honored to be able to express to you how proud and deserving you are of the Minister's Excellence in Education Award.
We have seen and have been a part of your unique learning style, compassionate understanding, engaging and collaborative approaches to learning just like a big brother. You know how to build students' trust, teach them to be responsible for themselves, to express their own ideas and thoughts. You have a yes you can attitude and positive approach demeanor towards your students.
Again, congratulations and thank you for making a difference in our daughter's school years when she needed someone the most.
Congratulations, Scott.
Congratulations.